character changed since the last time we saw him?
My character, Din Djarin, the Mandalorian, has changed significantly in that he, since we last saw him, has adopted Grogu officially as his son under the Mandalorian Creed, and now goes on these missions with Grogu together. No matter the time, no matter the place, they are side by side. And I think that part of it really has to do with something kind of deep and human, that he knows that Grogu will outlive him, and he wants to teach him everything that he can so that he knows that he'll be protected.
You've obviously worked with Jon Favreau for quite some time now. What has that experience been like, and what can you tell us about him as a director?
Working with Jon Favreau has been my longest creative relationship, I am very, very proud to say. Coming up on 8 years collaborating together on this character and this storytelling. And I think that from the very beginning, I felt invited into what is essentially a collaboration with Brendan Wayne, the actor that he worked with on Cowboys and Aliens, who has shared the suit with me, Lateef Crowder, who is one of the best stunt performers in the business, and just the creative process from the start, the filming and the post, that is not my experience on other jobs. And he's always given me that sort of gift of collaboration and authorship in this world that really comes from his and Dave Filoni's imagination and love of the Star Wars world that George Lucas has created.
Can you talk about the parent-child relationship between Mando and Grogu and why it continues to be so popular with audiences?
There's a very parent and child relationship and chosen family story that is encompassed by The Mandalorian and Grogu. And I think it's fascinating to see a familiar but new kind of creature of Star Wars that has captured everyone's hearts in the character of Grogu, and this armored from head to toe bounty hunter whose intimidating presence is breathtaking just by silhouette. Reflect this human relationship that we can all relate to, of protector and protected, of parent and child, just, love. And that this little powerful creature reminds you that there's a human beating heart under all of that armor. And that it's through this relationship that you understand that the Mando is human, and that Mando understands that he is human.
And last question, this is the first new Star Wars film in 7 years. Did you ever think that these characters would make it to the big screen?
I always hoped that these characters would make it to the big screen, secretly at first, and then I started to kind of drop it out loud in press interviews, simply because the earliest memories I have of going to the movies is seeing Star Wars. And so that's an experience I want every generation to have.
Great.
Let's save the rest for after dinner.